there are two different types of random variables when looking at bivariate data. Bi, of course, is two. It's just two different variables being used at a time, right here. There's quantitative random variables. Let me use a different color here. Quantitative random variables. And then you got categorical random variables. So far in this chapter...
Down, so we don't need to write it.
No, I know, but you don't have to write it, but I'm going to read it because reading's so fun. And if you can't read, then... Sorry. So far in this chapter, we have been studying quantitative random variables. Quantitative random variables can be counted or measured. For example, nice. We can count the number of assists and rebounds that a player on Azumi's team had during the game, I guess, or team. We can count the amount that Jenny made in tips each day. We can measure a person's shoe size and their height. It's just quantitative. Quantitative would indicate that you're able to actually put a number to whatever it is you're trying to look at. We can measure the amount of time it takes to say a tongue twister. Categorical random variable represents a quality or a name. So these, it's not really that we're looking at quantifiable values. It's just something that represents something. Like first there, quantitative random variables, you could say population is. Categorical would be more like race, right? So suppose we were interested in determining if there is an association between a person's gender and whether or not that person has pierced ears. We would interview people and classify them as male or female, and as yes, ears pierced, or no, ears not pierced. Suppose we were interested in whether a person's favorite color is associated with their favorite holiday. We would categorize a person according to their favorite color and their favorite holiday. And then there's some examples there. Okay, so we're still quantifying the values, the number of people that answer accordingly, but we're putting them into categories, usually two at a time, right? Like favorite color. Maybe if you like red, then you prefer Christmas more than Halloween. I don't know. Or orange. If you like orange, perhaps you like Halloween more than Thanksgiving. I don't know. Something like that, okay? Determine if the following random variables represent data that is quantitative or categorical. Gender of babies born at the Riverton Hospital for the month of June. This is gender, or even if you want to consider the month there. So that's not quantitative, that's categorical. All right, categorical here. I'll take the technological shortcut there and just copy and paste it. Categorical. Thickness of the plastic for various types of water bottles. Okay, so we're looking at thickness right there. That is quantifiable because you can have values that are associated with the thickness. So that's quantitative. Remember, quantity indicates actual numerical values are being represented. Favorite ice cream flavor chosen from the following options: chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry. Is this one really an option? I mean, it seems like chocolate would win no matter where you are, but this is categorical. And you can see my bias on these as well. The number of pages you can read of your favorite book before you fall asleep. So number of pages right there is a quantitative value. So it's a quantity. So that's quantitative right there.